What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Question: does music have the power to physically heal? And I know what y'all might be thinking. Some of y'all might on the surface just go, nah, man, what you mean? You can't just have somebody with a cold or something, or somebody that's sick with a terminal illness, and music just heals them miraculously like that. That's not what I'm saying. Not maybe not on that deep of a level, but I will say that I do believe that on certain levels, music does have healing properties. And the reason why I say that is because I can just think about from my own experiences. Sometimes you can just feel a little lethargic, you can feel a little physically down or whatever, and some good music will resonate in your body. You feel it because music is vibrations. So I really believe that music goes into us and creates energy that if it makes you feel a certain way, that transmits to your brain. And I believe that to some degree that affects healing. Now that's just my assessment of it, but I've seen other examples where maybe not um, on a 100% physical level, but on different levels it heals, or it helps, or it aids. Um, I saw an elderly person who had Alzheimer's disease, and they didn't hardly remember their family members, but they would play a song. They would play certain songs, and when they would play those songs, the person would instantly start singing that song. They would instantly start to come back to themselves because the music, not only does good music have that vibration and that power to uplift your spirit and uplift you mentally and physically and spiritually, but it also serves as a time machine, if you will, where certain songs would take you back to the moments when they were released, the moment when you were listening to those songs. And when you're doing that, it's like, oh man, we do that on a regular. It's like you hear a certain song you haven't heard in a while. The first thing we start doing is reminiscing. Boy, I remember when this first came out. Remember that summer? We was a such boy, we had it. You start detailing all these different things. So the man who had Alzheimer's disease, he was instantly brought back for that moment while that song was playing. So I think to a degree it does have healing properties. Now, um, people will say, yeah, but what about the flip side to that? What about the 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 ability of bad music to cause sickness? And I agree with that too. Yeah, I feel like the low vibrating music has the opposite effect. You know, it may not be a physical sickness, but it can create or contribute to a mental sickness that causes us to go out and do things out of character and out of our real nature. And that's why you see a lot of the behavior going on through music that has been, in my and many other people's opinions, intentionally used as a tool against us. The very thing. See, it's only a wise, evil devil that can take something that was created for good and make it work for evil. And they do that with everything. So music is no different. So that low vibrating music that causes us to be motivated to go out and kill each other. That's causes us to be motivated to go out and do different drugs because the song was talking about that particular drug. those things cause a different kind of sickness. But I do believe music has healing properties. Just, and I would take it a step deeper. I would take it all the way back to just certain words in general. Just the when you listen to, I can listen to certain speakers and certain speeches. That's why when certain people go to church, some go to church and they get moved by the word and it lifts them up, and the cells in your body start to activate, and it can heal you to certain degrees. Now I'm not saying somebody got cancer and then you play a song and then all of a sudden they heal, but you know that's why I said certain levels. And I think that's why it's very important for us as artists to continue to make um, as positive music as we can. Make our music as positive as we possibly can, because, um, like they say, the tongue has the ability to speak life or to speak death. And we don't want to be on the other side. We want to be on the side that speaks life, because um, we don't really think about our influence if we don't think too much of ourselves. If we don't think too much of ourselves, then a lot of times we don't put much stock in the potential influence that our words have um, when they reach other people. So we like, man, I ain't making it. He didn't do that because of me. He didn't do that because of my song. I mean, he did that on his own. But we don't know that. We don't know that. So we have to be very careful, because now in this day and age, it don't have to be something that's on the radio. It don't have to be something that you see on TV all the time, a particular song like that, or somebody that's popular or big. Individuals have the ability to go viral, have the ability to blow themselves up just on their own platforms on the internet. So you can be unknown today and be the hottest thing smoking tomorrow. So this is not just for known artists or for mainstream or commercial artists. This is for anybody who's striving to do it. Be careful with the things you say and the stuff you release, because a lot of impressionable people out there, and always make songs with the thought in mind to heal. And although I'm talking about from a physical standpoint, I'm really talking about from a mental standpoint first, because that's where it strikes first. So you can heal people, and there are different ways to heal somebody. If you giving good game, you could give some good financial game in a song, and that can heal somebody's economic problems. You can give good spiritual game in a song, and that can heal somebody spiritually. you know Solutions, problem solving, all these different things, man. And I think that's what the gift is for. So y'all keep that in mind as you move forward. It's your big brother K-Rino, and I'll catch y'all with another one real soon. All right, peace.